Welcome back to Ferocious Education. This is Zed. Today I'm going to be giving an update on Naked Brands, going with the ticker NAKD. Now, before moving forward, if you would like to watch my previous DDs on this one, you'll find it in the description below. Make sure to drop a like to this video to help the channel grow, subscribe, and leave your notifications on. At any point in the video, if you would like to give any comments or have a bit more of a discussion on NAKD or other tickers, you'll find a Discord link below. Feel free to join for this exact purpose. Technical analysis will be at the second part of this video. I'm trying to start something new, so we're starting off with the due diligence. Start with it. So, Naked Brands here. This is a New Zealand brand. The way it operates, it has different brands underneath it, including Hickory, Davenport, Naked, Lovable, Pleasure State, Fairmont, Form, and other more. They have 44 countries of distribution, 5 global offices, 12 brands and licenses, and 60 retail stores. Now, I try to go on through finding a presentation for this one, but unfortunately, there's no presentation here as of now. Now, the latest news for this one, well, a while ago, was that they reached compliance for the minimum stockholder equity. Now, they have 180 days increase or extension to gain compliance in the minimum bid rule, because they're not under the $1 bid rule. They have until May 24th, 2021. So that can give you a bit of a sense that, hey, a reverse split is not needed for the time being, and so maybe it's temporarily a safe haven. Now, I tried to go on to find latest news for this one. It was a little bit hard to do so. I was able to identify the market cap being $44 million. Now, valuations, I was not able to find price over earnings, price over book, or price over sales, or any other equivalent ones that were important to me. Now, I did try to go on finding filings. Well, they have been very slow in giving filings in that sense. So what we need to do here is try to find perhaps any kind of information that we could find, but with the limitation that they have in terms of how often they update their filings, we'll have to basically go on with their financials. Their financials in terms of revenue, you get to see from 2018 to 2019 to 2020, revenues has been decreasing, while operating income remains almost the same. The net income, though, has been decreasing substantially. So, as a cash flow, it looks like they are net negative on cash flow, and the negative cash flow keeps increasing and increasing year per year, making this one at a very awkward position. Now, we can go ahead and try to look into more details about their total assets. So right on here from my portal, you can get to see their total assets. Total assets from 2018 to 2019 seems to be very much almost exact same thing. If we go through annually, we look at the total assets to have actually decreased rather than increased. Total liabilities, though, has decreased a little. Negative cash flow, as we've seen in the other portal. Now, other competitors, you get to see that the entire industry year to date seems to be negative for the most part. This one is no exception. The fair price that Morningstar is giving them currently is around 0.23 with very high uncertainty. And they're mentioning that Naked is undervalued at 27% discount. Now, if we were to crunch the numbers a little and we try to look into the chart itself, what we get to see is a continuous negative chart that has been going down for a while. Now, on the 1 week perspective, what we get to see is on the MACD here, it looks a little bit rough. It does show that it has a chance to move forward. It's in the negative trading action zone where, hey, if it doesn't hit that 32 cents, it's very much to see a negative trend. Now, the ADX shows in a possibility of a trend forming, and the Williams %R sits somewhere around neutral. Now, on the 1 day perspective, what we get to see is something a lot more bearish on the MACD. It's actually going on through a negative reversal. The ADX shows in a possibility of a negative trend being very much of a reality. Williams %R is saying this one is highly oversold and momentum looks to be dipping or barely clinching towards the negative. The moving averages are bullish in this one and remains bullish until the 16 cents. Above the 16 cents and below the 19 cents, it's actually in the trading action zones where reversals are likely. Moving average band says this one is expected to trade 18 on the top of the band, 16 in the middle, and 15 in the bottom. Stochastic fast and stochastic slow are both giving you a warning saying, hey, this is actually going to see even a further pullback, so be careful and, don't buy it. Consider selling. Significant Fibonacci retracements resistance sits at 30 cents at the current level, 44, 55, 67, 83, 104, going up. Only support on the Fibonacci retracements is the 7 cents. We can move ahead and try to find significant supports and resistances. Current significant support sits at 17 cents, a very strong one at the 16 cents. Now, trying to signify, hey, a very strong one, it would be 14 cents below there and 11 cents. Significant resistances, you're looking at somewhere around the 19 cents. Above the 19 cents, you're looking to 23, and then jumping to 24, and then up to 25 cents. Now, coming in towards the conclusion about this one's chart, if we were to look, let's say you want to hold this a year. The 1 year, it starts at 280, now it's around somewhere around 17 cents. On the 5 year, you get to see that it was, there was a split of 1 to 100. You get to see it has been a disaster for a while. Now, if you're trading this one, yes, there's going to see jumps here and there, bumps and up, everything in between. And that is a part of it being a penny stock. High volatility. Now, if you're investing, please don't invest in this. The industry itself for such intimates are very much in trouble. Look at Victoria's Secrets and other companies where they are on the verge of bankruptcy themselves, or at least scaling down and closing down. So this one here is no exception, and it will struggle. So on an investing, it really looks bad with the negative cash flow. If you're trading, you can just scalp it, trade it during the day, ride the volume, but don't hold it for longer than a week. What do you think about this ticker? Make sure to mention down in the comments below. Share, subscribe, and like. You have a wonderful day.